If you're over 75, walk every day, but still feel like your legs are weak, your knees are stiff, or your balance is a little shaky, then I need you to listen very carefully. What I'm about to share could completely change how you feel day to day. Now, we all know walking is fantastic. It's what doctors have told us for years. But here's the honest truth. For building real functional strength after 75, walking alone just isn't enough. In fact, there's one incredibly simple exercise that can do more for your strength, your balance, and even your heart health than hours of walking ever could. Best of all, it's completely safe, even if you haven't formally exercised in years. You see, as we get older, our bodies naturally lose muscle strength, coordination, and stability at a faster rate. It's a normal part of aging. That is why so many people who are diligent walkers still find it a struggle to climb a flight of stairs or get up from a low sofa. The problem isn't that walking is bad, it's that walking doesn't provide enough resistance. You're moving, yes, but you're not really challenging your muscles to grow stronger. But this one simple movement changes everything. It's called the sit-to-stand, and it is so powerful that surgeons and physical therapists often call it one of the most important exercises for seniors. Why? Because it trains your legs, your hips, and your core stability all at the same time, using nothing but your own body weight. Let me show you how simple it is. First, find a sturdy, stable chair. Something like a dining chair is perfect. Sit near the front edge of it, with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Now, you can either cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front of you for a bit of extra balance. Ready? From this seated position, lean forward slightly and slowly stand all the way up. Squeeze your leg muscles at the top. Then, with just as much control, gently lower yourself back down into the chair. Don't just flop down. Control the movement all the way. That's one repetition. I want you to try doing just 5 to 10 of these every morning. If it feels too difficult at first, that's perfectly okay. Feel free to use your hands on the chair or your thighs to give yourself a little push. The goal is to start. Over time, as your legs get stronger, you'll find you don't need your hands anymore. This simple up and down motion is a powerhouse. It activates your quadriceps, the big muscles on the front of your thighs, your glutes in your backside, and your hamstrings. These are the exact same muscles you need to walk with confidence, climb stairs without getting winded, and get up from any chair with ease. Don't just take my word for it. A study published in the prestigious British Journal of Sports Medicine found that older adults who practiced sit-to-stands every day improved their leg strength by over 30% in just 4 weeks. That's a significantly bigger improvement than what they saw from just walking for the same amount of time each day. So why does this work so much better than walking? When you stand up from a chair, your body moves through a full range of motion. You're bending at the knees and hips, you're actively balancing yourself, and you're lifting your entire body weight against gravity. This engages every major muscle in your lower body in a coordinated way. It also does wonders for your core. Those deep abdominal and back muscles that protect your spine and give you good posture. A strong core is your foundation for stability. And unlike walking, which is a steady, repetitive motion, the sit-to-stand challenges your muscles with controlled, focused effort. That's the secret ingredient for keeping them active and encouraging them to grow. Beyond strength, this movement also boosts your blood circulation and improves heart function. Every time you stand up, your heart has to work a little harder to pump blood, which is great cardiovascular exercise. In fact, it is so safe and effective that surgeons often recommend it for seniors recovering from operations to rebuild lower body strength without putting any harsh impact or pressure on the joints. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or a personal trainer. All you need is a chair and about 2 minutes of your day. Now let's talk about what you can expect when you start. In the first week, you might feel a little bit of soreness in your thighs. Don't be alarmed. That's a wonderful sign. It means your muscles are waking up, maybe for the first time in a while. By the end of week 2, you'll likely notice that standing up from chairs in general feels smoother and requires less effort. After a month of doing this consistently, you'll feel a real difference. More stability on your feet, more confidence in your movements, and less fatigue when you're walking or doing daily chores. Here's a little pro tip to make it even more effective. Coordinate your breathing with the movement. Breathe out as you stand up. That's the effort part. And then breathe in as you slowly sit back down. This simple rhythm helps keep your body balanced, your mind focused, and your muscles relaxed. Once you get comfortable with the basic movement, you can make it a little more challenging. Try holding the standing position for 2 seconds before you begin to sit down. That little pause at the top dramatically increases the demand on your muscles, building even more strength and control. And if balance is a major concern for you, please be safe. Place your chair next to a wall or have another sturdy chair beside you that you can hold on to for support. Remember, the goal here is not speed. It's all about smooth, controlled movement. Now here's the crucial point that most people miss. Walking is great for burning calories and for endurance, but sit-to-stands build muscle. And for healthy aging, muscle is everything. The more muscle mass you maintain, the better your body is at regulating blood sugar, the healthier your heart is, and the stronger your bones remain. Muscle is what keeps you mobile. Muscle is what keeps you independent. So even if you're a dedicated daily walker, adding just 2 minutes of sit-to-stands can practically double your strength gains. It's not about replacing your walk, it's about completing it. Think of it this way: walking is for endurance, and sit-to-stands are for power. You need both to protect yourself from falls, stiffness, and weakness. I like to use the analogy of a tree. Walking is like the wind moving the leaves around. It's movement, it's activity. But sit-to-stands strengthen the roots of the tree. And without strong roots, even the tallest, most beautiful tree can topple over in a storm. And please, hear me when I say this. It is never, ever too late to start. Scientific studies have shown that people in their 80s and even their 90s can still build new muscle with this kind of regular, targeted exercise. Your body has an amazing ability to adapt and grow stronger. It never forgets how. It's just waiting for you to give it a reason. So, if you're over 75 and you want to feel stronger, more balanced, and more confident on your feet, please start with this one simple thing. Commit to doing 5 to 10 sit-to-stands every single day. Take your time, breathe deeply, and be consistent. It's not about working harder. It's about moving smarter. And this one single exercise will do more for your foundational strength than a mile of walking ever could. Stronger legs, steady balance, and a renewed sense of confidence. That's what this simple movement can give you. 1 chair, 2 minutes, every day. It's a small investment for a massive return in your quality of life. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll give it a try.